Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can. I'm back. My Wi-Fi decided it didn't like me anymore. And so we're here at one of our local coffee shops. It's cool, pretty cool. Yay, thanks for coming back. I'm sorry. Technology, right? I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Yay, thanks for coming back. I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes. Give people a chance to get here. Hi, yay, hey, thanks for coming back. I may have to reintroduce myself all over again, but that's okay. Hey, Jewel, thank you so much. So let me, my lips feel dry to me. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I don't have any cocoa, I used to have cocoa butter. Oh, this is good stuff. So, thank you for your patience. Yeah, all right now, okay, we're back. No, okay. Good for you, Karen. Karen got her book today. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. So we're here. Thank you for coming back. My prayers that they come back. Okay. And if not, I'm going to trust spirit on this one. Yay! I am back. I love my tribe. Thank you for waiting on me. Okay. I was trying to get the Wi-Fi to work, and then I had to come out the car. Now I'm on my computer. We're sitting outside. This is going to give me a chai latte so I can just be with you. And I don't know what y'all heard, so I may have to go back and revisit. So forgive me. Does anybody remember where I was? But let me say this just for people who start listening again. I'm Dr. Vetus. Everybody, hi. We had broadcast. It did Wi-Fi and technology thing. So we're back. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Venus, your BlackWoman Millionaire's mentor. And my story is very simple, very direct. By the time I was 16, I was living on the streets. Things were bad before then, but I started there. And, oh, Wendy was, that's where I was. Thank you, Alicia. And my ninth grade math teacher saved my life. I was eating out of trash cans, sleeping in urine and beer. Is a whole scene. Police, drugs, prostitution, that whole scene. There's a lot going on. Okay, Clarkson, so thank you, Jessica. And so she saved my life, y'all. There's a lot I can say about that, but that's sufficient for now. And because of her tangible love, tangible support, her emotional maturity, you know, her spiritual evolution. She's a spirit being, right? Because of her, I eventually graduated from Stanford University with a second master's and a PhD. And we've been able to take all of take my survival that kept me alive on the streets. I have a very specific capacity. I can hear what people are not saying, right? It's a street thing, y'all. It's very street. Thank God for the streets, right? But, because I was able to take all my survival, turn it into a system that fast-tracked us to the $1 million mark in 2 years, 10 months, and 17 days. I remember when the last cell came in. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Love on me. Please feed me love. And we've been able to gross well over 4 million in the last 5 years with that same system. Okay. Good evening from Jamaica. Glad you're here, Mama. That's my wife, Lisa. That's her. She's perfect. She's everything right. Where's my baby at? Hi, baby. You want to say hi to people? This is why we love Lisa, okay? She's awesome. So, it feels good to be, it was great. Thank you, baby. It tastes really good. Thank you. And so, music under the conversation. That's all I got. We're outside. I'm glad it's a good thing. Hi, I'm good, thanks. And so, I'm really effective with Black women who've gone through some stuff and who are willing to heal. You know, if you're willing to heal, you can monetize that. And there's a way that we do it that's unique to my lived experience. So you have $1 million money maker. Mine is, I can hear what people will buy from you. I can hear what people buy from you. I know how to wrap language around it so that the right high ticket people can say yes to themselves through your offer. Jackie said, hi, Miss Lisa. She said, hi, Jackie. And so, no, Lisa's crazy. Lisa's perfect. Lisa's everything. She's, oh my God. So about Lisa. I love you. Thank you for your with us in technology. And so what we're talking about today is, are you a Black woman who sabotages or supports, your sister's success? And we're looking at our own real lives. So part of the methodology that I'm going to invite you to walk with me in is looking internally, looking in a real place. But Sharita said, no music under the conversation is when you can hear what's not being said. Oh, I'll take it. Thank you, Sharita. So please push this broadcast out. Look, one of the ways that you can empower the Black women in your life and the people in your life of all persuasions is to share knowledge. That is a big deal, okay? And so Trisha said, the Red Hawks in the building. Hey, I'm a supporter. Woohoo, I'm glad you are. And so thank you, my tribe is back. I love my tribe. Other people have customers. I have a tribe. And I love you for being my tribe. I love you so much. It's crazy. So what we were talking about, and I think I curse. Thank you, Anita, for sharing. I love you for that. I cry. I pray. I break. I have a temper on me. When I feel something's not okay, I will say it. So I just want to get you prepared for me, specifically if you're new to me, that you have to choose to be here. I don't want you to be in a place where you feel uncomfortable, because it's an inclusive environment. You know what I'm saying? So please be here in the spirit of love and partnership. And if you can't be here in that spirit, then leave. It's not disrespectful. It's my way of saying, baby, let me protect you from the heat you're about to catch. Because I tend to attract passionate people. And so, we're very protective of our environment. This is a very sacred space. So if you're petty, I would just leave and go be with someone who's much more polite. Okay. So with all that being said, and I'm sorry I had to hear that again if you were new, if you had heard it the first time, but if people want to listen fresh, they won't know all that, and I have to help them understand so that they can actually hear my word. With all that being said, what we're looking at is, as Black women in general, but I'm saying Black women, that's my area of research. I know you, and I don't want to speak out of turn for other people's experience, but everybody can find yourself in my word. When you gossip, criticize, judge, or even those little barbs, those little statements like, even the faces, when you do that, you have just done master's job. You have just put a Black woman in her place the way we were put in our place when we were slaves. And that behavior is historical. It's not personal. Oh, Natasha can't wait to get her book. Yes, baby, get your book. It's truth. It's all kinds of truth. Make sure, for those of you who, I gotta say this, y'all make sure you put my tribe, people roll with me, please make sure you put the URL in for, if you want to get the book, go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com, get the book. If you're committed about healing, start there. If you want to be with me in person so I can give you the strategies that have made us millions get to a live tour stop, please, okay? So, and the tour stop is theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour, okay? Go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour to grab your seat. Durham sold out first, then Baltimore broke our business. And now Chicago has already sold 150 some odd seats as of today. So that lets me know, and I want y'all to know why that's happening. It's not because of me, it's because of you. Black women who are empowering other Black women, they're sharing the word. They're tagging people, they're tagging what I'm talking, doing a broadcast, or they'll put a post out with one of the videos, inviting them to come. And because I really do want you to come. And so, Teresa, if you're going to post it, make sure they know that's the book. So the blackwomanmillionaire.com is for the book. The blackwomanmillionaire.com/tour is for the tour. They're two different things, okay? Okay. So Karen said, I got the platinum package download that I listen to at night. Read the book during the day and coming to Miami. Say that, Karen. Who are you bringing? And when I say bring, I don't mean you pay for their ticket. Let them pay for their ticket. Please hear me when I tell you this. Don't handicap them by being helpful, unless you really want to buy that ticket for them. I've learned that if you're trying to make money, you got to get used to investing in yourself. So please, encourage and invite and stand. And if you're going to give somebody a ticket, make sure it's somebody who has a vested interest in being there, because it won't do them any good to be in an environment where they're just there because you want them there, not because they want to be there. That's why I don't encourage that you buy tickets for other people. Okay? That's just, I've learned that. I mean, have you ever bought stuff for people and they don't show up? And you sitting there with an empty chair next to you because you were trying to help? Don't do it, all right? Let them invest in themselves. They'll have more skin in the game. It took me a while to grow into that one, okay? So send me hearts, send me love, send me wows. You know, and let me hear, you know, if I see something that resonates, type in the word holla. If I see something that pierces, type in the word preach. And let me know what I said so I can be in dialogue with you, okay? So that's all that I need to make sure you got in. So I had 2 incidents over the last weekend that I wanted to bring to you as my tribe around Black women, because I didn't talk the way, because I had curse words in the book, okay? Was short with me in terms of word. And there's another young lady, because I said that we have a mansion, and I should have said a nice home. I'm like, but it's not a nice home. It's a mansion. And that's real, and you can have one too. But so one of the things I've been taking on, and I want you to look in your own life when you've had other Black women, you felt hurt by them, okay? And specifically when you're winning, when you're doing good, and somehow or another, you're left with somehow or another you did something wrong. You see what I'm saying? Oh, and the brothers who love us, they're welcome too. Thank you for that, Jewel. Okay, I ask the sisters and brothers to invest and buy their own phenomenal ticket. It's important. I mean, and it's okay if you want to buy them a ticket. Just understand, make sure they're there for themselves. That you're not. It's good to give. And I have learned that if you do not let people invest in themselves, then they will not get trained. OM God, Lisa Carrie Ann Rockamore just joined the conversation. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even know who just joined us. Dr. Carrie Ann Rockamore just joined our live. I'm gonna have to take me a moment of silence. Oh my God, Carrie Ann is here. Carrie Ann Rockamore, for all of y'all who are in academics, you need to know Carrie Ann Rockamore. She has transformed education, higher education. Her URL is oh God, I don't want to mess up. Diversity Center, I'm gonna mess it up. But look her up because I don't want to mess up. But if you're a person who's in the academy, the academics, higher education, PhD, she has been able to empower women of color, not just Black women, people of color, not just women, to be able to get tenure so that the leadership landscape of education is looking more America, okay, not Puritan, right? So she just joined us, and she is a millionaire times 100, okay? Her money is hella different than my money, okay? And she's a brilliant human being, and if it had not been for her, I would not be here. I think I'd still be teaching. You know what I'm saying? She's been a Black woman who empowered me as a Black woman, which is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me tell you what happened. So this is so important. Welcome from New Mexico. One of the things that I have learned is that when you are a woman who's emotionally mature, when you have a destiny on you, then you're looking to empower other Black women. You're not just doing it for yourself. So Carrie Ann, when I met her, she and I were in the same mastermind. We both invested in ourselves. She was older in the game than me, maybe a year or so, maybe a year or two. And she took me under her wing in her own way and nurtured me and supported me. It called, she came to my very first live event, and I had wanted 50 people, and I only had 11, all right? The other 9 were family, friends, and support, right? But she flew in on her own dime to come support me. And I remember her saying to me when I started, because I really wanted to do something, and she said to me, I believe in you. And she didn't just say it, she came. There were other people who came as well. There were other Black women who came. But I want you to understand the power that you have when you're willing to share the knowledge, when you're willing to support instead of sabotage. And you can sabotage by not sharing, by not inviting somebody. Do you understand that people can have a different life because you know something they don't? And that's what's happening with Chi-Town. I was looking at some post I put up, And there was this one woman whose name I can't remember. She had tagged like 15 people. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, and then she did it again. Teresa Crawford, she's come to, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 events, and every time she comes, she's bringing people. But she brings men too, okay? My point is this. You have to really deal with your own heart to decide what kind of Black woman you're going to be, specifically when it comes to money. If you are in it for yourself, you're going to have a hard time being successful as a millionaire. Okay, are y'all with me? I don't see, where my heart's at? Where my heart? I don't see no love. Where the love? Okay, but it's important. The game is about to change. You have to, Kim Tapp is here. Oh my God, here's one of my mentees. And she took over education. Now she's a dean at a university. So, but these are all Black women. We supported each other. Kim gave me my first speaking engagement as a keynote. So, but I could not have done that without a sister. And I want you to be clear. And God forgive me for this, y'all. God forgive me for what I'm about to say. And my prayer is y'all can hear this in the best possible way. And I'm willing to be wrong, but my lived experience has taught me that the people who have helped me when I needed it in the crunch time have been other Black women. Am I lying? Look in your own real life. You know, when I was coming up on the streets, you know, y'all don't know this, I say you know, but when I was coming up on the streets, y'all don't know this either. This may be a little graphic. I'm trying to see how I can say it softer. I was hanging with some ladies of the night, persuasion, but they watched out for me. And I was hanging out with some strippers, because that's what you do. And they were watching out for me. And they would, if I did not have them, I would not be alive. And I want to be clear. All of us are imperfect. But what I'm trying to help you understand is you have to decide what kind of Black woman are you going to be. Are you going to be your sister's keeper? So I'm creating this whole culture where I'm building an army of Black women who empower other Black women. Because of all the negativity that the social media says that has happened historically, things that Black men have said, what white people have created in terms of social context, you have to understand. Troy is here, a brother who loves us. I love my life. I don't know what the hell happened with this topic because y'all coming out again. But there's something that we can heal at the level of community, at an energetic and spiritual level, when we take on healing the hurts we've inflicted on other Black women. You see, this is what I believe. I believe hurt people hurt people. If someone's hurt, they're going to hurt you, okay? And I know the person who's hurt me the most is my birth mother. Mama hurt me the most, but she was hurt. And that's not, I want y'all to hear it. This is not excuses, just reality. You have to start thinking in terms of spiritual evolution. You have to start thinking in terms of spiritual warfare, not flesh and bone. If you think about when you've lashed out at somebody, I promise you, they touched a nerve in you that was so hurt that before you could say it, your reaction, your survival took you in and you were there. You see what I'm saying? And you were reading them the rights. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to help you understand is that's a wound, boo. That's a wound. If somebody's coming at you raw, that's a wound. That's not them. And it's kind of, you have to be really emotionally mature to hear this conversation, because we as a people, Black women, we have a reputation of going off on people. We have a reputation of reading people. You see what I'm saying? You know, we have a reputation of coming at people. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God, Lisa, my cousin Donna just joined the damn, I cannot live like this. I don't know what I'm doing. What is going on today? I can't even understand. It's too deep. My cousin Donna Major, she's a psychologist, okay? And before I got my stuff together, I was having a real rough time. And she and her husband, Freddie, let me come and stay in their house just so I could try to get my stuff together. And it was, If I could make a list of all the people who have loved me when I was so hurt, I was hurting myself, you will understand why I'm trying to help you heal. Because there's a lot of times people love us. We don't count those. We only remember the times they hurt us. We don't remember the grace. You understand? We don't remember the person who, gave us a blanket or let us crash on their couch. You understand? And the thing is, if you look, you'll see that a lot of times it was a Black woman. There was a Black woman who helped you. It could have been at work. You know what I'm saying? It could have been at school or in college, or it could have been an advisor. But you're not counting that. You just get mad when somebody lashes out, and then that gives you permission to treat them like shit. But this is what I know for certain, without a shadow of a doubt. It has been by the grace and mercy of a lot of Black women that I'm alive. And even if I wasn't alive, that I'm well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tripping off the fact that they're on, what the hell had to be on the call today? You know what I mean? I do this every Monday. Carrie ain't never been here. Donna ain't never been here. You know what I'm saying? Kim, I don't even know when they showed up. But the topic is important because if you're committed to being a millionaire, you can't flip off. You can't get mad. You're going to kill off markets if you get mad at Black women. The people who watched out for me in the dark were Black women. Do you understand? So I need you to really get honest. You're going to have to really deal with yourself. And do you punish us for not being perfect? Look in your real life. And you don't have to answer that. Don't answer that, because I don't want you to put yourself on Front Street. And I don't want you to feel like you have to, defend yourself. But one of the things, what I did with both of the women who said what they said, one on Amazon and the other one on one of my videos, I loved them through it. I did not react. I loved them through it. I acknowledged their point of view. I heard their perspective. I thanked them for, being in communication and giving me a chance to help them understand why I love them. And I articulated how I felt, and I articulated my intention, and they could, even if they never respond. Now, the one young lady, she said, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that response. But I think that that's what it means to heal. You have to heal so that when someone who's not healed, whether it's your daughter, whether it's your mother, you have to heal yourself so much that when their hurt comes at you, you don't take it personal. If you're trying to be a Black woman millionaire, if you're just trying to be regular, don't do it. Just say your piece. But as I have grown and as my platform grows and as we reach more people, and I mean that in the most extended sense of the way, with Chicago, we have room for 300. And I've never even tried to have a room of 300. I was happy with my 100. You know what I'm saying? It's with Patricia, if you've never had the support from other Black women, then you need to start supporting them first. If you've never had it, then go try it. Okay? Because somebody has to be the adult. Somebody has to be the person who's willing to fucking try. If we all say, look, shit. All of us have been messed up from somebody. And if your only recourse is, I've never had it, then pretend. Try. When I was with Nana, one of the things I wanted her to do, I wanted her to love me. That was a big deal. I wanted her to love me. And she had told me, this is very Nana, okay? And y'all who are going to be in July, you'll meet her. But she said to me, I said, Nana, do you love me? She said, no. I said, why not? She said, because you don't do what I say. And so I started doing what she said. But before, Nana's gangster. Y'all think I'm gangster? Deal with Nana. But when I realized Nana thought better of me than myself, I imagined in my mind what she wanted me to do, and I did it. But I'm saying I made that up. I never asked her. I'm like, well, if I want her, she thinks I'm smart. Okay, well, what do smart people do? Well, smart people read books. Let me try to read a book. So you don't have to have somebody else. You can just start with your imaginings of what it would feel like to be supported. If you don't take that on, you will not be able to multiply your money. I don't know how else to tell y'all that. Y'all want the end. Y'all want the outcome without the walk. It took me 30 years to not punish people. And that's me on a good day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm helping you understand that if you're really committed to this thing and to doing the way I do it, okay, you can do it any way you want to do it. But you're committed to doing the way that I've done my money. I healed my way to 7 figures, ladies. I did not work my way to 7 figures. And I don't know how else to say that to y'all. I think y'all think that's hyperbole. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm like, no, I don't work. I just don't do it. So I'm trying to get y'all to understand that how you treat other Black women is how you think of yourself. Understand? If you come at them raw, you're coming at you raw. If you have no patience with people who are not like you, you have no patience with yourself. If you are judging them, then you are crucifying you. So you got to get oriented around healing some shit so that you can have a shot at influencing others. Do you understand? Like, you can't, money is, look, it's an energetic exchange. And we deep dive into this on the tour, but I'm trying to get you started. This, you know, I want to feed you. I'm asking you to take on something that most people can't. I'm asking you to take on being your sister's keeper, not because you have to, but because it's an honor to do so. And I'm going to tell you, I love Black women. I just think you're perfect. I think you're magic. I think that you are the answer to millions of people's prayers, and that's not hyperbole. I've watched it. You're no different to me than Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? You're no different to me than Beyonce. You're no different to me than Mae Jemison. In my mind, you're no different for them. You just don't have the same tools that they had. You know what I'm saying? So if you could see you and love you the way I see you and I love you, money would never be a problem. Because you would empower people around you to empower your leadership like you empower mine. People roll with me because they're loved. The money's the easy part. You know what I'm saying? You know, this, you know, so I don't want you to tell me you treat people with nothing but love, Patricia. I want you to walk it. I want you to, this is the thing. If you have to say it, then you have to really contend with, okay, where and how are you? I want you to live it so loudly that when people are around you, they're left with the best of themselves. That they know that they're God wrapped in flesh. I think that if we took that on, you know what I'm saying, it would change the world. Because as far as I'm concerned, the most powerful person on the planet is a healed Black woman. And everything starts with us, in my opinion, okay? And you can't, I'm not saying you have to coexist? No, I'm not talking about codependency, I'm talking about empowering. I mean, like, share knowledge. If you've been listening to me for more than 5 minutes and you have not shared this, take the case you're selfish. You'll get yours, but you want to make sure they get theirs? You see what I'm saying? And here's the thing, you can't make somebody do nothing, okay? You can't. But if they don't even know, how can they try? How do they get the shot? You know, and I say that a lot of times we're so focused externally, we don't realize how much we can do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do with each other? I do business with Black women on purpose. You know, and I'll call a Black woman because I want to empower her of excellence, Black excellence. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that more than likely, white people won't, unless they have to. One of the things I love about Ava DuVernay is that she has a commitment to women and people of color. Well, she's with Queen Sugar. She makes sure that they have different directors. That's intentional on her part. When Beyonce at Coachella did historically Black colleges, you're welcome, Patricia. Thank you for receiving that. I love you for that, Ashe. Okay? Thank you for hearing it as love. Not, you know, that's a good thing. I appreciate that. So my point is, if you look at when Beyonce did Coachella, she did historically Black colleges and universities. She used her platform to help other people. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to get trained like that in your DNA. If you're rolling with me, people are better off for having been loved by you, and the money is the fallout. Ugh. Does it make any sense? No, thank you, Patricia. Patricia says, I had to heal myself first. You're absolutely right. I love you for that. Thank you. So my request is this, that you take on healing, whatever, you know what, actually, I'm gonna do you one better. How about that? Black woman. Let me blow my nose. What I would do is, this is what I'm gonna ask you to do, okay? And I need y'all to sit with me for this, okay? I'm gonna drink some, let me drink this a little bit. And I would like for each one of you, whether you're a man, white, everybody who's with me, okay, if you're within the sound of my voice, I would like each one of you to bring to your mind's eye a Black woman that hurt you. Just think about it. Just think about somebody who they cut you to the quick. And it could have been your mom, it could have been your sister, it could have been a colleague, it could have been a boss, it could have been around the way girl, it could have been someone at church. It could have been the first lady at church. I mean, I want each of them, please do this. No, because we're going to take on some healing. I'm going to do some healing. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing, okay? I would like for each one of you to think of somebody in your real life, okay? A Black woman that hurt you, that cut you to the quick, that was like, oh my God. It was like you felt sucker punched by it, right? You were not prepared for that. It just took the wind out your sails. It was so hurtful to you that, oh, this is good. Thank you, Miss Boyd. I'm gonna mess up your name, okay? So, but I need you to find somebody real in your real life, okay? All right? I'm gonna pull somebody, so I'm with you, okay? I'm just looking through, I'm trying to find somebody, y'all, because it's been a minute. Because I've been doing this for a while. Well, I believe you forgave him. I'm okay. It could be deceased. It doesn't matter. I believe you forgave him. That's fine. But I need you to find somebody that you still have some energy on, that it still got a little rah to it. Okay. Thank you for asking, Patricia. Okay. It still got some sting. It still stings. It still hurts. I need you to find one in your mind. Okay. All right. Great. Oh my God. My cousin Tammy is on the live stream today. What is going on, God? This is bananas. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did today, Jesus, but I'm going to take it in. Hi, Tammy. Glad you're here. I have family on my live streams. OM God. Okay. Okay. Keep breathing. So once you identify a Black woman that you were deeply hurt by, your grandmother, perfect. You know, you can call them by their name. If it was your grandmother, was a friend, just type it in. Just go ahead and put it in so we can do this together, okay? Just identify some Black woman that really, by the time you were finished, it hurt you. I'm fine. I'm not saying you haven't forgiven them. I didn't say that. Y'all getting ahead of me. All I'm asking you to do is just identify somebody that still has some edge on you, that it still hurts you. If they're healed, that's not this thing, okay? So does everybody have at least somebody? I'm gonna look to see if somebody, and you don't have to participate, but if you want to, a client, thank you, even a client, yeah, your mom, that actually don't want a church member. I see you, Rashida. I see you, Franz. Well, hey, that's all I got. Grandma, I got you better. Helen, okay, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to do two things. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to do two things, maybe three. Let's start with two. For each person, your cousins, I'll take it, okay? Supervisor, I see you, Jay, okay? Mother, sister, and best friend, I see you. Valerie, I see you, Brenda, okay? I'm gonna invite you to take one person, you don't need everybody, just one. And I need you to do a couple of things, okay? If you have a pen and pad, do it. If you can do it in your head, do it. I don't care, all right? Your mother, I got you, Nadra, I see you. A family member, I got you, Vaughn, I see you. Van, I see you. I want you to just for a moment, okay? Your co-host, I see you, Lasandra, I hear you, mama. Okay, an ex-class member, I get you. Hi, Rashida, got you here, mama. Hi, Yvette, I see you, Dree. I see you, Dreamer. Okay, great. So this is what I'm gonna ask you to do. I need you to do me, I'm gonna give you like three things to do, and I want us to do them together, all right? I would like for you to imagine the person who hurt you, your best friend. I see you, Miss Griff. I see you. I want you to imagine that person as a 5-year-old black baby girl. I just want you to imagine, and just try with me, okay? Just imagine, hey Chantel, I see you. Just imagine her as a baby black girl, around 5-ish time. She'd be 5, 8, somewhere in that, a baby girl, a black baby girl with bow-rets in her hair, okay? I need you to I just need you to see her, not where she is today, but I want you to imagine who she was before life broke her heart. Just imagine, just imagine before life happened to her. She was somebody's daughter, okay? Hi, Tammy. I want you to think about it. And if you are a mom, you can do this probably better than most of us. You know how when your baby is a baby, they're pure innocence. You don't have any judgment on them. In fact, they can be terrible twos, and you just cool with them, right? You know, just go and do. You can, but there's a grace you give a baby that you don't give your stepmother, Karen. Okay, but I invite you to see them as a black baby girl first. Okay, you start to dwell inside of before life happened. She didn't have that going on. Something happened. Something happened. Oprah did this. She did this this thing on 60 Minutes maybe a month ago around childhood trauma. It's amazing. Ex-best friend, check it out. All right. And the new question is not why'd you do this? Is what happened. So I'm going to invite you just to take a moment and imagine that a person is a black baby girl. And I'm going to invite you to soften your heart to that, to the baby girl. Okay. That's the first piece. Thank you, friends. I got you. Okay. Because if you can see her innocence, you'll understand that the hurt is not her. That is a wound, because she wasn't born that way. You and I were not born mad. We weren't born angry. Something happened, and her survival took place. And this is what we get in at the tour. I can't get into it now. So that's the first thing. I need you to see her innocence before life happened. Okay? So good for you, Nadia. Congratulations. So that's the first piece. The second piece is I would like for you to take a moment and just imagine for a moment what kind of hurt must have happened to her that she has no choice but to hurt you. I need you to think through it. I'm asking you to do something that most of us would never even consider. I'm asking you to get into her world. Yeah, I love this. Sharita said 1945, she was 5. I didn't even consider her trauma. Most of us don't. We don't consider it. One of my team members, we're going to be doing Mother's Day month next month. We write articles each month, and next month is Mother's Day. And so one of my team members, her name is Megan, and she writes my copy for me. She supports me. Yes, Alicia, it is emotional. I know. But if you let the emotion wash, it'll set you free, right? And she has said, Dr. B, Mother's Day is coming. I wanted to check in with you to see what you want to write about. And something in me has healed at the level of spirit. This, it's, and maybe going back to Baltimore, maybe because we're doing a documentary, maybe because the TV show is coming out, maybe because the tour is giving me so much love. Maybe it's all of that, maybe because my team is expanding. I don't know. But I want y'all to hear this, okay? I know it's deep. This is deep. I did warn ya. I did my best to warn you, okay? But I want you to hear this. When you can walk another person's shoes, okay? Keep breathing, you're doing fine. Empathy and compassion, grace and mercy start to show up. But I'm going to tell you what happens. You start to remember the good. When you take on walking in someone else's shoes, when you humanize the people you have turned into the enemy, when you actually see them as a person, not as a title or a role, you actually make room for yourself. You can remember the good. I can remember Mama being kind, but I couldn't remember that when I had turned her into the enemy. I can remember her getting on her knees and hugging me saying, I'm sorry, Venus, I didn't do right by you. I can remember that, but I couldn't remember it when she was the devil. You see what I'm saying? But the truth is, her life, oh my God, everybody's coming. Yolanda's here, Michelle. What is going on? Maybe the title's, I don't know what's happening today, Jesus, but we're going to work it out. My point is, you are a world leader. As a world leader, you have to think about how President Obama did it. It didn't matter if Congress was not in agreement. It didn't matter. Hey, Yolanda, he was the leader. And as a leader, you give up the right to be petty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm clear your mama pulled a pistol on you. Someone probably pulled a pistol on her. Okay? What I'm pointing to is this. If you're committed to being a woman of influence, because that's what it takes to become a millionaire. Hi, Val. Glad you're here. This is what I do, fam. Y'all act like y'all don't know me, okay? You cannot be a Black woman millionaire who makes a difference in the world, who fulfills her destiny, if you cannot influence people. Influence and impact are a byproduct of people being inspired by who you are, not what you do. So if you think someone's going to pay you money to help them fulfill their dreams, and you are harboring any kind of resentment or low vibration, your money is not going to move, boo. And I don't know how else to tell you this. And if it's a Black woman, you're going to go even slower, because the people who are going to help you first are the people who trust you first. I'm not suggesting you won't have clients from all over the world, but I know some people who say, well, only white people buy from me. Well, take the case, you trust them, you don't trust Black people. Oh my God, Victoria's here. My cousins, this is crazy, God. I don't know what to do with today. I'm just going to have to chalk this up to Jesus and Mary and Joseph. Hi, Victoria. Mario's my cousin. Victoria is his wife. They live in North Carolina, I think, or Houston, can't remember. She just showed up on the live stream. I don't know what this means, God, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Maybe I didn't make a trip home, but my point is, let me tell you why this is important, and then I will stop. Okay. The reason why this is important is that if you are, how can I say this, Jesus? Help me, God. Please help me. This is how to say it. All right. The way that money works, money is energy, okay? It is not you can't touch money. That's why we can change forms, okay? So it's not a cowrie shell, it's not a gold coin, it's not paper, it's not even a plastic we flip. It's not that, okay? It's an energetic exchange. Now, no one taught us this as Black women. I understand, that's why I'm here, okay? So if you think that people are going to buy from you because your work is good, you are missing it. They will not buy from you if your work is good, because they will not trust you if they cannot feel you. If they cannot feel you, that means you have a shield over your heart. It's not them, it's you. So one of the reasons I focus so much on healing is because Black women, we have to heal in order to get access to market. That was preached, God. I don't know if they heard it. I'm gonna wait on it. Did anybody catch that? I'm gonna wait on it. When people buy, people don't buy from their heads, they buy from their hearts. People don't buy what you think they buy, which is why you keep working on all this extra, working on websites and logos and just stuff, right? But that's not how people buy. You think about all the big purchases you ever made. You bought it, whether it was an impulse buy or you planned out. You bought it and then you justified it with your head. You see what I'm saying? So if you are still mad at your mama, everybody who reminds you of your mama, they can't buy from you. You can't hear them. If you are mad at your daddy and you pissed off with all men, then men can't buy from you. If you mad at white people and you feel like they're the devil, they can't buy from you. You're closing off markets. Okay? Hey, Victoria. Okay, let me say it again. All right, so money is energy. Okay? It's not tangible, okay? This cup is an artifact, y'all. I can touch this cup. I cannot touch money. I can't touch it. I can touch the symbol and the sign that stands in for money. In Africa, it used to be goats and horses, all right? In the gold rush, it was a gold nugget, right? I'm just, right? Now we use credit cards. You see what I'm saying? So the way that we count the money is we touch stuff. So people try to get money. No, money is energetic exchange. All right. So if it is an energetic exchange, ladies, what I'm pointing to is this. People feel your energy before they ever hear your word. Okay. So if you are mad or hurt by a certain demographic, you will not be able to do business with that demographic. Not at high ticket, what I call high ticket. Okay, you may be, you know, you can do a little bit of something, but you won't be able to do money like I do money. My money multiplies. Okay, so what I'm pointing to is if you don't take on healing, the stuff that gets in the way of your money, you cannot become a millionaire. No matter how smart you are, no matter how no matter how good your offer is, no matter how great you are at marketing, because people are people. They can feel you. You can feel when someone's bullshitting you. You can feel when somebody is judging you. You don't think they can feel when you do it? I mean, it's kind of silly to think they can't, you know, it goes both ways. So you can't expect people to not to be like you. If you can feel it, they can feel it. Okay, so if you keep working on doing all this extra with, you know, doing all these hours and doing this busy work that makes you feel like you did something, but your money doesn't match your effort, take the case you're working on the wrong thing. You're working on working harder, not healing faster. The healing is going to get you the shot. And I deep dive into this at the tour. I walk through this whole thing called the monetary value of healing. It's the only place I teach it. Okay? Because it's too thick and too long to try to even do it online. But I want to give you this today, because if you take on healing, we as a people, Black women, we have a tipping point of enough Black women who heal the divide that we have among ourselves. We become a force, just like the ladies in Alabama when they went to vote. Okay? And I'm trying to have y'all hear that, because if you can hear it and start to see it, then you have an opportunity to actually start really manifesting millions. Stop making money. Is that plain? Let me know if that's plain. Hey, Yolanda, heal the stuff that's getting in the way of your money. That's all I'm saying. But heal it with your sisters. Heal it. I'm going to tell you, I can't even help you understand that if you're with Black women of excellence, they will move you faster than any other group I've ever seen. Okay? This is the thing, like Carrie Ann moved me. You know, my clients move me forward. You know what I'm saying? They make me better. You know what I'm saying? They make me, there's not a client that I've worked with probably that I don't love. And I pick people that inspire me. I only want to work with Black women who inspire me, or people who inspire. I have some Black men and I have other races, but it matters to me that I'm inspired by the people I work with directly, right? And because of their love, because their grace, they hold space for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people who are my clients, we had an event in my house in October of last year. They came for me in a very loving way. They think I'm a closet Christian. There's a whole thing going on with that. I'm going to get it together. All right. But they have held space for me and loved me to really, and stand for me to be bigger than I was playing. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be clear. There's power in Black women empowering other Black women, being other sisters keepers. I didn't say helpers. I didn't say go, I'm saying Black women are pure power. If you're mad at Black women, you are cutting off power. That's all I'm about to say, okay? Now, I know I talked long on this one. Shit, that's all I got. But I want to break it down so you can actually start to understand what it means to be a sister's keeper. And this is what I'm just creating, and I couldn't think of anything better. It's all I got. But I love, I know closet Christian though. I know, girl, all right? They were not playing with me. I had to go take a nap. I was done. I said, God, I have no word for them. And then Linda is white. She's our event manager. Linda came upstairs and sat on the step and started talking smack. I was like, okay, God, I'm done. Linda's like, you don't seem to understand. And I'm like, I cannot believe I got all these powerful, amazing women coming at me. And they weren't playing. And I have had to deal with that ever since. You know, and so I'm like, oh God, am I Christian? And I don't know it. Am I just a Christian who cursed a lot? I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. I'm still dealing with it. My point is, when you're with Black women who are healed, who are transformed, who are conscious, who are woke, who love themselves, we have power. And we have power at the level of society, not just at the level of each other. You know what I'm saying? If we want to help our Black men love each other, you see what I'm saying? So there's something to be said about taking on, are you supporting Black women or are you sabotaging them? Even accidentally, you can sabotage just by not sharing. That's the whole point. You see what I'm saying? So I'm inviting you to join me. I'm inviting you to take on actually healing whatever we did. And the third thing I wanted to give y'all, I forgot that, I want to come back to this, is for those women that you have in your mind that came to mind when we were talking through it, on behalf of God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, Oprah, Dalai Lama, Wayne Dyer, Louise Hayes, Beth Moore. I can't think of it. I'm just trying to think of some more people, right? On behalf of all that's good in us, I apologize that we hurt you. Okay? I apologize on behalf of every Black woman who has ever hurt you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, but I was hurt and I didn't have tools, you know, especially if they were raised before us. I didn't have any tools and my survival won. And so what I'm asking of you on behalf of every Black woman who has ever hurt you, I'm asking you to forgive me. I'm asking you to grant me grace. I'm asking you to get in touch with the God in you and give me the same kind of grace and mercy that I cannot earn. I'm asking you to give that to me because I need it. I don't have a Dr. Venus in my ear. I don't have tools. All I have is a reaction. So I'm taking that on, saying I'm sorry that we hurt you. And we did. We judged you. We ridiculed you. We gossiped about you. We did. We pulled guns on you. We did that. We did. We did that. We beat your ass in public. We put out knives. We picked our men over you. We said you lied. We did that shit. Yes, Black woman, we did. We did. We did. We did. I am telling you, we did that. And I want you to understand two things. I didn't know any better. And if I could have said I was sorry, I would have. It's not because I was withholding it. It's because no one ever said they were sorry to me. So how can I give you something that no one gave me? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I took you through that. And I'm sorry you've been carrying it for so long. And I may never be able to say this to you, but please know I couldn't give you something that hadn't been given to me. So thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for seeing my innocence. Thank you for cutting me slack. Thank you for empathizing. Thank you for understanding. No one ever apologized to me. No one ever said, no one ever gave me that. So I couldn't give it to you. Especially if that was your mom. It's hard when it's your mother's. Ugh, that one is a bitch. But if it's your mom, don't forget what time period they grew up in. Don't forget about the social structures. Don't forget about misogyny, ladies. Please remember, there are other factors that we don't know about. You're going to have to grace and mercy. Grace and mercy. That's all I got. Grace and mercy. If you can take that on when a black woman who's not healed comes from you, remember that you may be the only shot she has at salvation. Okay? So, all right. Oh, man, you're going to make me cry. I love you for that. I love you for that. I love you for that. Oh, Patricia, I love you for that. Thank you. So I'm going to invite you to take on being your sister's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Okay? I think that there's something God is trying to move through our tribe, y'all. I'm serious. And our tribe is profound. It's diverse. We have men, women from all over the world. There's something happening. It's something I feel like Spirit is trying to birth through us. That's why the rooms keep getting bigger. That there's something in the atmosphere that's trying to get born and is looking for the right condition. And I say that's us. Okay? So I thank you for walking with me, for being my tribe. Okay? I love you. I don't take it lightly. Hi, Eddie. Glad to see you. And the brothers who love us, you know. I don't take it lightly. I know I ran long today, but that's what Spirit said. So that's what we're doing, you know? And I'm going to encourage you just to take on being your sister's keeper. Share, forgive, say it for them. Some people don't have a lot of language. I got a lot of language in my mouth. I've been in school forever. So say it for them. Say, you know, Mama, I know you didn't mean it that way. I know you didn't mean it that way. I know that's what you said, and I hear you, and I want you to know I love you. And what you can start. I'm telling you, you can move the world if you just take on healing. And when you do that, I love that, conduits. When you do that, the universe does things that I cannot even tell you. You won't even be able to sit and look back and say, oh my God, look what we did. Okay? Okay, God, I'm out. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to stop pouring. Post your biggest takeaways. Please share. If you were fed by this word, this life-giving word, this life-affirming word, please pay it forward. Tag somebody. Give them some context because they won't know. They don't know what we do. I'm saying they don't know us. They don't know me. So make sure when you share, you're not just pushing it. You say, hey, check this out. It's deep. It's useful. You know, I love you enough to share it. Whatever. You know, be your sister's keeper. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I'm going to tell you, for all my faith-based chicks, my spirit-led chicks, treat people like Jesus treated us. Go ahead and do it. Give it a shot. And I mean, try to see what happens. You'll be surprised how much you can move if you take on healing. It's not, and I'm not just talking about money. Money is easy, but you can literally alter the course of somebody's life by just being kind. Thank you, Nadra. Okay. So that's it. That's my word for today. Know that you're loved. I'm going to read through the comments. Please come be with me at one of the tour stops, Chicago. I got 300 seats, y'all. Don't make me a liar. Please show up. And if we get to 300 in Chicago, I'm just going to make 300 for the rest of the tour. Okay? Because we did 265 in Baltimore. And I'm like, I don't know what that was. But I think there's something trying to be born through us, ladies and gentlemen. I do. And I think that we're the right people at the right time to transform the world. Okay? So know that I love you in that agape way. And I thank you for taking time with me, staying with me the whole time. And Fran said, I just lost 20 pounds. Good Lord. Yeah, you should feel lighter. If you let it in, if you're near me, you'll feel lighter and you'll see. And whatever landed with you, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. God is faithful. So know that you're loved beyond measure, my sweet sisters in success and the brothers who love us. Please get your ticket for the BlackWoman Millionaire Tour.com/tour, the BlackWomanMillionaire.com/tour. Get the book. The book, if you want to really take on healing for real, get the BlackWoman Millionaire. Yeah. Okay. So make sure you get they're great resources. All right. And for my family members who showed up and my people, thank you for coming to hear my word. I don't know what this is about, but I love you for showing up. I've never had that before. And thank you for listening to me. And that's all I got. Know that you love beyond measure, my sweet sisters and success, and the brothers who love us. And remember this: you're worth so much more than you have ever been taught to believe. And if you want to make your mark, make the difference you were uniquely crafted by life to make, and manifest millions on your own terms with ease, you have to heal your heart. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaire Mentor. Please share this video, get your ticket, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye for now.